One.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to the TwoPennyGames Piggy Bank.
Piggy Bank.
It's our casual gaming podcast that I record live with my casual gaming buds every Monday, usually afternoon. But it is, of course, our longest recording day of the year. So now we're looking around 6 o'clock Central Time. Over here live on twitch.tv/TwoPennyGames. Of course, if you can't catch us live over here on Twitch, you can catch us every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time over on youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames. Every Saturday, like I said. Here with my two best friends in the whole gosh dang world. One of them being Mr. Tavin Bothel.
Hello.
And Connor Elliott.
Hi. How you doing?
This is usually our casual gaming podcast where we kind of just talk about our weekend games, what we've been playing. We play mini games, all that sort. But it's a special episode because it's the first episode of the new year. So it's time for Fantasy Critic.
Yeah. You saw me have an intrusive thought and hold it back, so we can just keep it going.
Okay. All right.
Me?
All right. I just witnessed having an intrusive thought, and we'll never know what that is. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just explain what Fantasy Critic is real quick. Of course, this is a website called fantasycritic.games. It's a lot like fantasy football or any fantasy sport you would play during those usual sports seasons, but this is for video games. So when video games come out throughout the year, they get scored over on the aggregate site OpenCritic. They get scored based on how they... we get scored in Fantasy Critic based on how they score on OpenCritic. So if it gets above a 70 on OpenCritic, you get 1 point for each point above 70. You lose a point for every point below 70. But in terms of gaining even more points, you want to go for those good games, the ones that score above 90. You get an additional point for every point. So let's say we got a game that's 92 on OpenCritic. You get 24 points for that because you got the 22 points above 70 plus the 2 points into the 90s. So total of 24 points. Yeah, we're drinking beers.
I was comparing levels.
We're about the same, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
a little bit less.
Excuse my cough. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off after that explanation with a little recap from the year 2025.
We did this last year.
We did. We did this starting from 2023 all the way to now. So some records were set this year. Records, yeah.
Oh, boy.
So the first record I want to call out is the record low from one Mr. Connor Elliott.
Really?
Yeah, the lowest score
By design.
that we've had so far.
Why in my head he didn't even get triple digits first year?
No, he did.
Oh, okay.
So we were just so much further above him.
Oh, okay. Well, one of us was so much further above him.
Yeah. Yeah, so second place we have Connor Elliott with 101 points. He was Coke Connoisseur. That was his publisher name. Only 14 of his games released. He has $3 left in his budget. We do start with $100. So we'll be drafting 9 games to start. And then throughout the year, we'll fill out the rest of our list with another 9 games. Of course, only 14 of Connor's games actually released this year. Unfortunate.
And after today, to get new games, you have to bid on them,
Yes.
and you have to bid a minimum of $1. And then if you win those, what do you call them? Private bids, silent
Bidding
bids,
wars.
Just a
silent
bid.
auctions.
You just
right.
would win.
Right,
Yeah.
but we don't know what each other bid on it.
Well, so it's revealed what is being bid on. It just doesn't tell who bid on it.
Or what the amount is. There's
Right.
a way you can edit it to where
Yeah.
you can show the amount.
It doesn't show. It doesn't. So it'll only show us the games being bid on like a couple days before
Gotcha.
it actually
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
through. But it won't say who's bidding on it or how much they're bidding on it. So you just kind of gotta go with your gut with how much you want to spend on it. I also didn't even talk about counterpicks. Counterpicks is kind of you want to either hope a game doesn't come out, so you get 0 points, and that also I think we're still playing where that locks it to your list, right?
Yes.
So yeah, but you want to be careful with your counter picks because if it gains points, if it gets above 70, you would then lose points.
Yeah, so the idea of a counter pick is somebody on somebody else's draft list.
Correct.
You are counter picking that. So you are hoping either the game does not score well. I mean, you're never hoping a game scores poorly, but for the purposes of this game, you're hoping it scores poorly or it doesn't come out so that it doesn't score at all.
Yeah.
Or because the three of us are usually intelligent with our picks. Usually.
I always am.
Record low.
You just have to. It's basically
By design. I was high. I would beat Tavin.
It's
Definitely beaten Tavin.
It's basically damage control. You're just like this game
Weathering
is
the
going.
storm.
All of the games are going to do well. So let me try and figure out which game is going to do the least well.
The least well.
Then do the least amount of damage to my personal score.
Indeed. And with that, let's move on to the second place, which was Tavin Bothel, Tasmania Games as his publisher. 181 points, 0.49, but we're not counting the decimals here. Second place, 14 of his games released just like Connor, but he has $0 remaining in his budget. Went a little ham last year.
Every year I've always had extra money, I believe, lying around. So I was like, fuck it, let me spend it and get it going. And I made some big bets on games that did not pay off for me. But I think what really did it in for me this year is I went in with the strategy of let me try and get a leg up on what's not announced yet. So I made a bunch of bids and bets and drafts on games that just hadn't been announced but like felt right. So Resident Evil, Phil, you counterpicked Resident Evil
I did counterpick
because
that.
it was in terms of years, it was time for a new Resident Evil. Resident Evil usually launches in the beginning of the year. So I was taking a bet on that they were going to break that pattern and release late 2025 and not early 2026. And guess what? It's early 2026.
Yep.
So I lost on that bet. I took a couple of other things like at the beginning of last year, we didn't know what the Nintendo Switch 2 lineup was going to be.
We all thought it was going to be Mario.
I took the swing and said 3D Mario. That didn't work out for me. It was a Donkey Kong game, which I could have done that too because the streets were talking about Donkey Kong as well, and I just didn't play it that way. So, and then there were a couple of other examples of there's always games that always slip through and indie games that go through. Usually, I at least have like 17 or 18 games released. But this year I ran out of money really early, so I when my indie games started slipping, I couldn't react.
You couldn't stop the bleeding.
I was just I was like, oh, I've got a bunch of zeros now. So,
indeed. And then we have another record that was set. My record high.
Is it really?
This is my record high.
Jesus fuck.
From Phil Shujima Productions as my production.
I never thought you were gonna hit that high ever again. How did you get so fucking many in the last quarter of the year?
Well,
you gained like 100 points somewhere.
Well, I just had everything released and everything was above 70. Everything was above 80, except
Pokemon.
Recent developments, that game has gone down. It was at 81 for a while, and now it is sub 80, and is the only game on my list that is sub 80.
Look at that. Yeah, so here's a quick. We're not going to break down the whole list, but here's a quick scroll through just so you can see. Connor, for some reason, did FBC Firebreak. It is one of 2 games drafted this year that are negative. I didn't know Painkiller was in there.
Dropped it.
Lost 10 points there.
So lost.
He also was unfortunate enough to counterpick Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah,
it was my Hail Mary.
Really and then it was a Hail Mary, and I still attest that like it wasn't the dumbest idea in the world. And at the time, it was the only thing that was gonna cripple Phil.
Yeah.
Or stop Phil's chances of winning. But when Hollow Knight came out, I was like, all right, Phil's got it. And then Connor left a spot blank.
Yeah, what was the point?
You could have bought another game.
And just
You
left.
could have bought another game.
Oh, yeah. What was the point?
Could have gotten that Octopath Traveler 0.
You wouldn't have hit a record low.
I probably still would have, wouldn't I?
Octopath did well, didn't it?
No, I got Octopath.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did it do well?
Yeah.
Good for Octopath.
What did it do again?
83.
Oh, good.
And then here you see I've got 4 blank spots because games didn't come out.
We didn't talk about it. We have a super drop where like you can possibly like drop a counter pick that was a bad choice, or you can drop one of your locked ones. I used my super drop on Hell Is Us because I wanted to try to go for a perfect everything scoring above 80 year. And so I super dropped Hell Is Us because it was 78. I was like, I can get more points, and that's how I got
Pokemon
Octopath.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Pokemon just went down. It just went down. It started at 81. I was happy with it.
I had counterpicked Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and then that turned into one of the highest scoring games of the year. So I super dropped that.
Very much loved that game.
Connor had a similar story with some other game that I don't remember.
So yeah, 268 points, 18 for 18 on games, and I had $40 left over in my budget.
Hey man, you play this game better. You also care more about this than
That's
us.
true. I do care a lot about this game. Do we want to talk about it? So what we've done for like stakes wise for the last couple of years is, the losers buy the winner 1 game each for the next year.
Didn't we turn that off this time?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't say that at the beginning. We said that like halfway through when we were
okay.
talking about all the remake and remaster stuff.
Oh,
This wasn't
okay,
all
got
on
it.
content.
I think we just do it for fun now.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Fine with that. All right. So we did already decide the draft order. We did a random wheel, and we have all of our our publishers here. Tavin's going to be going first. He is Tahina Productions.
Tahina.
We have Bung Chunger, who is Connor. He's going second. We have Cunnilingus Connor.
Again.
Last year, he was Comeback Connor.
Comeback Connor. Hey.
Oh, no. The year before that, you were Comeback Connor.
That was
This past year, you were Coke Connoisseur.
Coke let me down.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Well, I mean, they made an AI commercial.
They did.
Yeah. And
Monkey
then
paw.
Phil Shue, I'm going last. I am Sandphil Interactive.
Right.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All
I
right,
couldn't
so
think
boys,
of a great one this year.
without what?
I could not think of a great one this year.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, we did it very last minute.
Yeah.
You didn't have anything set up. Let's go ahead with no further ado. I want to start the draft.
Starting.
Here we go.
So it is me first off. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to go first this year because it is the big question mark that is Grand Theft Auto 6.
Indeed.
Grand Theft Auto 6 was set to come out last year, and I should have stuck to my gut and counterpicked it because I was right. Rockstar always delays their game 9 months to a year from their initial release date, and it's well over a year now.
Then that would have been even meaner to Connor. Connor would have even less points.
Yeah, but I would have more.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Excuse me. And so now, and then it got delayed to May of this year, and then it's been delayed again
to November
of this year. And so now we have the question of, do they keep this date? Now, playing a little bit of just knowledge of how the industry works, I fully believe GTA 6 will come out this fiscal year, but this fiscal year doesn't end
Until
in
next
December.
March.
So it can bleed into early next year if it fucking wants to. So that makes GTA 6 a big fucking question mark, doesn't it?
It's quite a question mark.
Quite a question mark. But I mean, it's. I didn't want to make this choice because now I also have to, because it's a snake draft, which means it's gonna go. The order is me, Connor, Phil,
and then I go again,
and both of y'all will go again before I get my second pick, which means 4 games will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I wish I had taken more comprehensive notes. I'm gonna go way out of order here.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna go way out of order here.
All right.
I'm doing a Hail Mary, guys. I'm doing a Hail Mary, and I'm drafting Slay the Spire too.
I don't know if you can because it's currently in early access.
Is it?
I think it is.
We'll find out.
Oh, it's okay. Well, look, it's
it'll
yell.
Oh,
it's not in early access yet, so it's fine.
There we go. Slay the Spire 2 is my
You
first
will
pick.
only get
The
points
Spire.
if enough things.
Is it planned for early access?
It's planned for early access.
Fuck.
You will only get points if enough people actually post a review
Yeah.
for it to get a score on OpenCritic.
Yeah. Or if it officially releases.
We did kind of play that because I think you did. Was it Age of Empires or what was the Path of Exile?
Yeah.
Path of Exile 2 from not last year but 2024. We gave you that like cushion of points to get you to second place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish I had read that before
2024
because that's a bad idea. Then.
Connor, we moved to you after Tavin picking Slay the Spire 2.
Well,
What do you think, buddy?
I'm
What's your
not
thought
gonna.
process here.
I'm not gonna think twice here. Grand Theft Auto 6.
See, and if it wasn't taken here, I would have had to use one of my 2 picks on it.
Yeah,
I just would have had to.
Yeah.
I just there's no way.
This is one that like I avoided it last year, and I think somebody looked at me and went, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't believe it." And this,
I respect the gamble
Yeah, I think it's good.
because
I think it's
that's
good.
the thing.
I believe this date. I did not believe
I'm
the
trepidatious,
first
but
date,
I really, really want to believe it.
but I also believed the May date. And then here we are, and it's in November.
I believe the May date more than I believe this date.
Hey,
but I still believe.
Grand Theft Auto don't gotta move for nobody. They do. They take their
Well,
time.
no, yeah, they move for themselves. But yeah,
exactly. So, so now I think they're
Exactly.
confident. I think they're like, you know what? We're gonna hammer it out in November.
All right.
And that's when we're coming out.
Phil, what's your first and second pick? Fuck me in the goddamn
Well-
ass. I'm not making shit this goddamn.
I must consult my notes.
Consult the text.
Yes. This, of course, is coming from my notes at 2026 Fantasy Critic Draft Ideas, which I've had as a note on my phone since August or September of 2025.
I did this yesterday, but I went through the whole year, so I'm like, all right.
And I'm going to use my first pick on a heart pick.
Heart pick.
Heart pick.
Oh, I see.
I'm picking one Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave
And that was what I was gonna do.
as my first pick.
I hate to
now,
see it go.
for my second pick, sticking with the plan here, and I'm going to pick one that I know one Mr. Connor Elliott has his eyes on, and possibly even one Mr. Tavin Bothel has his eyes on. I'm picking Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, good. Yeah, I did have my eyes on that.
that was my second pick if I was ever gonna get one. If I was ever gonna get it, but I knew I wasn't going to. Fire Emblem is, you want it to be great, right? And we learned with Engage that like, oh, they're not like sure hits. But I believe Fortune's Weave will be not a great title.
I think it's pretty solid. It's got a lot of, from what I've seen of like images and that trailer, it's got a little bit of like Three Houses energy to it.
that I believe it's.
Same universe, right?
I don't. Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's been
interesting.
confirmed. Yeah.
Well, because
okay.
like there's an image I saw where a character is literally sitting on Sothis' throne.
Is that not Sothis?
No.
No, it's a man.
The trailer ends with a grown up looking Sothis person.
I thought it was a man.
It does. Yeah. But there's also like the throne that looked like the same throne that the guy was sitting on, who's like overseeing the
What guy?
tournament that's going on.
The,
that
the
guy.
alleged
Okay.
like king of this whatever
Okay. All right. Yeah,
city this is.
we'll see.
So I'm extremely excited
Yeah.
for this new Fire Emblem.
And then Marvel Token Fighting Souls is going to be one of the best games of this next year.
Yeah.
And
Next year,
it's one of my most anticipated games of the year. So I can't wait. That was when I was looking at all of the Arc System Work game numbers, and I was like, they keep going up, and this one's gonna have Marvel money
And it's got
behind it.
Marvel.
Yeah. So yeah, that one's. Oh God.
Now for my game.
I didn't want to go first.
Yeah, that sucks, Tavin. Especially because my next pick is Saros.
Fuck you both. No.
I think that was literally next up on my list, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's funny.
It was gonna be one of my next two picks.
Not quite. It was
Oh.
fifth on my list. There's
It,
still one
it
more.
wasn't.
one
It
more
wasn't
before
making it past me.
No, of course. I was not expecting it to.
But I thought Connor was gonna get another one of my picks that I've had my eye on here. Neo 3.
Neo 3.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I just didn't think you would go for that.
I mean, it's guaranteed. It's already got a date.
that's true.
February 6th. Shit. It's there.
Set this.
You just scroll down. That's there. It's right there. Yeah. I think it's a solid pick. I think it's extra solid because like, first off, it's got a date, and also like, I think that's another series where like the further in the series you go,
They
the
keep
higher
going
it
up.
gets.
They keep
Yeah.
going up. Yeah. The Neo 2, if my memory served, has an 88. And this one looks better. It looks like it's got more production behind it.
I think 88's your floor for this.
I am hopeful that 88 is the floor on Neo 3 for sure. And it's guaranteed points because of the date.
Yep. Second pick.
I know, man.
First pick for the round.
And it's funny because like you make your notes and you organize the list.
Yep.
And then
I almost always throw out the order.
as soon as you get here, you throw it away. There's too many emotions. Too many emotions dealing with this. Because there's one that
I love this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Google one thing.
He's doing a Google.
I'm doing a Google.
This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm gonna pull a tab and be like, oh, you couldn't have done this while we were picking our other games. Oh, we couldn't have done this. Fucking...
Listen. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do a game that kind of hoed me in the final quarter of last year.
Mina the Hollower.
I'm
Yep.
grabbing Mina the Hollower.
There it is.
Did
Did not let it make it out of the draft because that's how it's always been. It's always as I always bid on it.
Well, it's always been a little bit more of a question mark.
Right.
But now that it is what it is, where they
still
literally
no date.
like last minute just said, "Hey, we're gonna delay it. We don't know how long, but it won't be long."
Still no date.
Yeah, still no date. But I would be shocked. I will be shocked if we get to the end of 2026 and this game is still not out.
And at least an 85.
At least an 85, right? So I feel like that's pretty guaranteed points there.
Speaking of guaranteed points,
And now I'm just gonna hope that my next pick doesn't get picked.
It probably will.
my next pick will get me some nice points. Forza Horizon 6.
Nice. That's
Wow.
that's
Oh.
solid.
Yeah.
How did Forza Horizon miss me? I didn't
Yeah.
even see that.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's
Make
on my list. It's on
Yeah.
my list of stuff.
Make
I
sure.
need to erase some stuff since stuff's been picked.
That's what I've been
Yeah,
doing
'cause
as
shit
you go
gets, shit
along.
gets complicated because you're looking at a bunch of shit.
Yep.
I'm praying my next pick does not get picked.
Please,
Which I think you guys have an idea of what that might be, but it's not.
I need to take off Forza Horizon.
Fuck me, man.
I think you're messing. Oh, it's mine.
This draft always
Both of ours are messed up.
is it? I just reset mine. It should not be us. It should not be me.
Is it me?
No, I sound fine in my head.
My mic reigns supreme.
It was weird in the fact that because for me it's never been. Oh yeah, it's just. I think it must be voice meter.
I'll reset the engine if it's fucking up in your head.
It is. It's doing the thing like you remember Hype when we did that.
Ah, okay.
And it's never done that. So like our mics have been doing that. Like if one of us is messed up, we'll hear it, but it's never been like you sound messed up if I'm messed up. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just move past it. For my next pick, I'm picking one Marvel's Wolverine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, good pick. I think that.
I
I
gotta
think it's a
refresh.
shoe in for 2026.
I don't think it's guaranteed.
Really?
Not enough to like be like oh bad pick. No, good pick.
Yeah, but
You know. I also think there's a ceiling to what an Insomniac game can do though. And so I think like 89 is their ceiling. And so I'm more than welcome for them to prove me wrong. And I mean, still 89 is great fucking points. Like, let's not play.
Yeah.
But I think we learned that date before GTA 6, right? Or I guess we don't have a date.
We don't have a date.
We don't
for
have
it.
a hard date yet.
We
So
don't have a hard date. It just says fall 2026.
Yeah. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do.
For my second pick for this round, or for the first pick of round 4, right? I think we're on the first pick of round 4.
think so.
Yes.
First pick of round 4, I'm picking Control Resonance.
Damn it! That was my
Fuck!
next. Fuck. Well,
God damn it. Can I be honest? Didn't have it written down.
you didn't.
I don't know how am I missing games?
Damn, Tavin.
Game Informer, you failed me.
When you were saying Connor, get ready to write stuff down, I was like, oh shit, he's probably been like planning. Oh, I think I'm confident, more confident.
So far, going according to script.
now. All according to Keikaku.
Keikaku means plan.
It doesn't mean plan.
All right,
You
well, I'm
didn't
pretty
know.
certain my next Connor doesn't even know what my next pick is. So
No goddamn clue.
Connor, we're back to you.
Or back to me. Well,
Second pick of round 4.
Forza Horizon 6 was a great pick, Connor.
Absolutely inspired pick.
yeah, I hope it should come out.
Dude,
It'll
you're
come out.
getting.
Now, Connor always does this, though. He starts strong.
I do.
And then he'll throw an Atomic Heart in there. You'll be like, what are you doing?
I'm changing the game this
He'll
year.
throw a little
I'm
Nightmares
changing-
3 in there. You're like,
You'll
what are you
see.
doing?
You'll see. Especially with this next one, I'm honor bound. The Duskbloods. Let's get that in there.
I don't hate that.
I chose not to put it on my list.
It's still on my. I mean, it's on
I-
my, I'm deleting it now. But.
Yeah, I looked at Duskbloods and I said I don't know if I believe that they're hitting 2026, but I learned very hard. I learned the hard way. Don't ever doubt From Software.
Literally never do.
Fuck with from
Do not doubt
software.
them. But I'm curious to see after Night Rain how Duskbloods does.
Yeah, but then again, I always think of this. Well, this isn't like we can have this base game called Elden Ring that we can make a multiplayer game off of. Let's see what we can do with it. Duskbloods is clearly like, hey, we have a deal with Nintendo. I don't think with Nintendo they'd slack.
I think that means they're going to be harder on them.
They might be.
You know.
It is riskier than other FromSoft propositions, but I have faith in them.
For my first pick, or my pick of round 4, I'm going with Planet of Lana 2.
Oh, you put plant.
Did I?
Yeah. That's what I was like. Plants versus zombies. Like
Planet
Children of the Leaf.
Children of the Leaf. They say early 2026. We'll see. The first one did well. I'm expecting the second one to do even better.
Now we move to round number 5. Before you make that pick, Tavin,
Uh-huh.
I want to run us through the first 4 rounds real quick. So
Please.
Tavin, his first 4 picks, we've got Slay the Spire 2, Neo 3, Miana the Hollower, Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leaf. For Cunnilingus Connor, we have Grand Theft Auto 6, Saros, Forza Horizon 6, and The Duskbloods. And for Sandfill Interactive, myself, got Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, Marvel's Wolverine, and Control Resonant. Tavin, if you wouldn't mind making your pick for round number 5.
Round number 5.
And it's a tricky one, right?
Yeah,
Because
possibly. See how tricky.
now we're starting to look at games that may not be so guaranteed, but it's guaranteed points
Okay.
is where I'm going with this.
If they come out, you mean.
And I think it's guaranteed good points. But how good is the question?
How good?
You know? And it's time that we took Resident Evil off the board.
All
Yeah.
right. Yep.
You know?
It was coming up on my little draft.
It
script here.
wasn't going to make it back, I don't think. I don't think it was going to make it back to me. So I think it's time I take Resident Evil off the board here. And
There
so
it is.
I'm grabbing that. Now, that's a tricky one because they're doing the half and half thing. We'll see how that goes. Village was not beloved like 7 was, or either the remake, or I shouldn't say either. Either remake 2 or remake 4 were made. But Leon. People love Leon.
People like Leon.
People like Leon, and if Requiem Leon plays like RE4 Leon, which RE4 remake, I'll remind everybody, 92 on OpenCritic.
I would know.
You know,
Yeah.
so I got that one, didn't I?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
Because I was third, so my back-to-back were Resident Evil remake and Spider-Man.
Oh, that's right. Fuck you in the ass. Yeah.
Because I love Jesus.
Anyways, so I'm hoping we get a little closer to Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't think we will, but I'm hoping my floor is like 87.
I think it's a solid pick. I think it had very high potential for 90s.
I think you're looking at least an 86.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but we'll see.
That's what my crystal ball says.
We'll see. Resident Evil always got this habit of like,
Yeah.
you know, just going a little left
I was
sometimes.
gonna say, will this be the bad one?
We're due for a bad one.
We're a little due for a bad one.
Due for a bad one.
I didn't want to say it. I'm
You know?
glad you did.
You know, Resident Evil 3 remake, and we haven't had a bad one since.
Mhm.
So, but
Connor, we move to you for your pick.
Very
for round
obvious.
number 5.
007 First Light.
I think I read a headline. They just got delayed again.
I'm just kidding. Batman. Lego Batman. Let's
Damn
see how
it.
that is.
I was so hopeful that you were actually serious about 007.
No.
Fuck. Damn it, dude.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
that
man.
gameplay showcase has a bit too much jank to it for me to
Yeah.
do it right now, at least. But Lego Batman, that
Dude.
looks inspired.
It looks
That
so
very
Does
good.
anybody
good.
believe 007 is even going to be like a good game? I don't believe.
I don't believe it's going to be a good game.
I don't
It
believe.
has a
I don't
potential.
believe
Yeah,
it.
it has potential to not be.
I think I hate saying it, but I think the ceiling for that is like 82, 83.
007?
Yeah.
I think they could pull a surprise 86 out of it.
I
If,
mean, I wouldn't be.
if
I
the
wouldn't be mad.
game, if the game design and if the story is out of this world,
Yeah,
but I don't believe it to be. And that state of play did more harm than good. I think.
Connor, I'm mad with how well you're cooking with this fucking list. So
For
far.
now.
He always does this.
Yeah, we do. I
He
do.
always does this.
All right.
What weird European game do you have on there that no
None.
one's heard of?
None.
Oh, he cut the fat this year.
Trim the fat. Trim the fat. I need to take off Resident Evil and Lego Batman.
So I did a thing that I don't normally do, where I made a draft list and then I made an after draft list of like games that I think like will be good and smaller things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out of games on the draft list, so let's see if I make it to the end. Might have to dip into my after drafts.
All right. For my next pick, I'm going for the heart again, and it's already got a date.
Oh,
We're going Yakuza Kiwami 3.
oh, very good.
That'll
Very
be
good.
that's a shoe in for a good.
Those are
good
those
rank.
are those are going to be solid points. Those are going to be solid points.
Yeah,
No
I'm
fail.
excited for it. Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties.
What do the other Kiwamas get?
Low 80s. But this one
Feels right.
is you got Ichiban in there too because he's like with the dark ties bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, they put some extra sauce
Yeah.
on there.
Oh yeah, it's not just a straight up remake. It's a remake plus.
Okay. All right. That might carry them over a line now.
All right, and now we're in round number 6. We're back to me.
Yeah, we are.
And boys, there was a certain game
Yeah.
that got me some pretty good points last year, and they've announced the DLC. Hollow Knight Silksong, Sea of Sorrows.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a risk. They didn't give us any date information, right?
They did not, but it just says 2026. But yeah, I'm playing the game. If it hits, it's gonna hit.
That's a game. That's a game. I do not think it'll be a 7-year wait for that one, but I don't know. A year feels too short with just how they do their things.
We'll
You
see.
know, Tavin,
I feel like
sir.
they wouldn't have called their shot this early again.
and they
They
premature
just they
ejaculation
like
is
their
a
jobs
problem.
too much. Is the
Yeah.
problem?
They have too much fun.
You know what?
Round
You took something of mine
number 6.
that I wanted
What?
last year,
Oh,
and I want it this year.
what did I take?
I am going with mixtape.
Oh, you bitch!
Yeah. I knew you were, when you were saying that you're going into your back foot, I was like, well, mixtape's probably at least there, if not more front forward. So
I had a few more games. I don't know if I was going to get to it this round.
It wasn't on my short list, but it was on my list. Mixtape.
So I'm going to do one, and I'm hopeful that this one doesn't bite me in the I'm going Tides of Annihilation.
Oh, that like anime?
No,
it's
Well,
very
not
like
anime,
it's
but
very
like-
like
flashy.
it's very
Yeah.
FF16.
Yeah.
Knights of the Round Table, or
yeah.
like not Knights of the Round Table.
Like-
you summon the big knight people to fight
Yeah.
instead of usually just hitting with a weapon.
But it
They're
looks
almost like your
it looks
stands.
very set piecey. Looks
Yeah.
very flashy, and these game critics they enjoy themselves some jingling keys.
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't on my list.
I forgot about
I
that.
Was
think
not on
I
my
might be
radar.
taking a bit of a risk on that one. That one might bite me in the ass.
It's not on my radar.
And then I'm gonna follow that up with one that also might be a bit of a risk, but Capcom's been on such a fucking roll,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Oh,
just gonna
Pragmata.
continue. I'm gonna keep believing in the Capcom roll.
Oh, he's
All
going
right?
Pragmata.
I'm going Pragmata.
Good get. Yeah.
That
Well-
game has only looked better every single time it's
People
shown.
are really liking the demo.
And people really like the demo. So I think I'm looking at a 85 to 88,
Mhm.
I'm with that.
somewhere around there. So I think we're getting solid points off Pragmata, and I mean Capcom's been on a roll. I'm gonna let them have it. All right, I'm gonna put some faith in you, Capcom. Put some faith in me. All right.
Reward me for that faith.
Next pick, I'm gonna take a gamble here because I don't know
Okay.
if this is coming out. I'm not confident it is, but if it does come out, I think it's gonna be a very high quality game. I'm gonna go Onimusha, The Way of the Sword.
That's a good bet.
I think I just saw a headline. Oh, I'm thinking of Okami. My bad.
Yeah.
Onimusha is gonna be an interesting one. Onimusha games kind of range in quality a little bit.
But
you
this is
know?
like the highest production value put into one.
Yeah, I mean, I think if there was one to hitch a trailer to, if there was an Onimusha to hitch a trailer to, it would be this one. But I think you probably could have gotten away a couple more rounds before going.
I
into
could
it.
have.
Yeah, But Phil, where are you at?
It's a good question. I've got another 2 back to back here.
Round 7, round 8.
Yeah, we're almost in the end game. I'm bouncing around a few here.
I always forget how nerve wracking these episodes
I'm gonna
are.
for my first pick, I'm gonna go ahead and lock it in.
Uh-huh.
We're going Vampire Crawlers.
Oh,
Oh.
you see, that looked good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Vampire Survivors
Spiritual success.
Dungeon crawler game.
sequel spinoff. Yeah.
Vampire Crawlers.
I mean, don't doubt it because Vampire Survivors was fantastic. But I would be surprised if this one does as well as Survivors. I'll be surprised.
I'm not mad at you saying that.
Yeah. I'd be so happy if it is because Survivors was one of my favorite games in
Right.
whatever year that was. 23.
Now, my next pick is trickier because I've got some other stuff ahead of what I think I'm going to go for. But I don't know if it's going to make it back to me, is the deal.
Yep. Always the problem.
So
I've got my next 2 locked.
with that
If they don't
being
get
said,
grabbed.
do I want to hang my hat on that? Hang on.
Do you?
Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do. I need to take a quick little peek at something.
I didn't put a lot of thought into it because playing the long game like I did last year ended up hurting me real hard.
Yeah.
But I have not put a lot of thought into Nintendo's landscape for 26 really at all.
I mean, I wait for the direct at this point.
I think so as well. I think it's too,
Yeah.
I think they showed me last year.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
just
that you need to
too
wait.
it's too risky to guess what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger on what I was worried about. Not worried, but like, what I was questioning. Phantom Blade Zero.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
That was my next one.
Phantom Blade
It
Zero.
looks like it got the sauce.
It's got the
It
sauce.
really does.
And
Visual.
it's got a
I mean,
date.
It could be fooling us.
it could be.
It could be.
And it's got a date.
But
It
I don't
does.
think, and it's got a date is the important part. But this is also a game that I could see slipping. But I mean,
We'll
I mean, you fucked me, yeah, because I wanted that one.
Connor, we're back to you
Back to you.
for round number 8.
Yeah.
Now I gotta reassess.
I don't know how this is gonna do, but I'm gonna dive in. Ace Combat 8, Wing of Thieves.
You know, I thought about putting it on my list.
You know?
I did think about it.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Oh, yeah. But it's such an unknown
See, the thing
factor. I really don't know, but I'm banking on it.
Ace Combat 7, when I looked at it, I think it got like 83, 81, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, but it's been a while,
It has been quite a while.
and they're talking about how they're making it
I think it
more
was
like narrative.
2015?
What's that?
2015?
So, and then they're promising to come back bigger and better than ever. That's marketing, but
I want to look
I
at it.
actually do have faith that it will deliver. But,
Ace
you know,
Combat
called faith for a reason.
7, Skies Unknown 81. Sorry, it was 2019. 2019.
Oh, okay.
So it's been about 7 years. Tavin's wondering.
I was keep talking about Ace Combat. I was reassessing my after draft list. There's a game on my after draft that I thought maybe it needs to come up to the big boys. Maybe it needs to come up to the big boys. I don't think we're there yet. Too many question marks on that after draft entry that I was
a
looking
lot of
at.
question marks.
Lot of question marks. So,
Going around. Going
How much
around
more do
like
we
this
have?
cough.
I'm gonna keep to the plan. I'm gonna keep to the plan. All right.
The final pick of round 8.
I'm going Reanimal
Ooh.
I almost did that.
Yeah.
from the makers of Little Nightmares 1 and 2.
Indeed.
Another studio that is just getting better with every game, and this one looks to be their best.
It looks like a gorier inside.
I want to play this one. I did not want to play either Little Nightmares, and Little Nightmares 2 has like an 80-something. Well, high 80-something, I think. So I'm hopeful.
84. If I'm not
Was it?
mistaken. I think.
You might be right, actually, now that I think about it. Or what was the first one then? Flat 80?
I think so.
Something like that. All right. Well, we're getting good 80s out of this, and I want to play Reanimal. One of you fuckers is going to play Reanimal.
I'll play with you.
I'm interested to look
We're
like
gonna
that.
get a little spooky. Okay.
Spooky.
We're gonna get a little spooky.
All right, and we're in the final round. Tavin, what are we thinking? What are we thinking about? Final round before the counter picks. Round number 9.
I'm not going to counterpick anything right now.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to pretty soon.
Do we have to?
Yes, we have to tonight. You have to do
You have to do one counter pick today.
out of the 2.
All right.
That's what makes this hard.
Yeah.
God, Connor was fucking fighting this year, guys. I'm scared. I'm looking at guaranteed. Well, hold on. Let me do a Google.
I did look at the like year-to-date stats for our little league here, and can I ask you guys, who do you think out of the 3 of us has been counterpicked the most?
Me?
Connor, right? By
Me,
really?
by a wide margin.
Oh, really? I would have guessed Connor by a wide margin.
I think Connor might be second with I think he's had 5 games of his counterpicked. I've had 8
That's crazy.
of my games counterpicked.
That's crazy.
I don't believe it, but okay.
I mean, I looked at it just the other day.
Sure, buddy. Lying Phil, they call him.
They don't call me that. Stop.
Just did it.
Yeah. So Connor's actually had the least. He's only had 4 counterpicked.
That sounds fucking insane. Oh, you know what? Super drops are part of the reason for that. Because or drops of some kind are probably.
Oh, possibly.
Tam,
Or because it didn't lock in. No, because those counterpicks would have still. I don't know. It doesn't feel right. After 3 years, Connor's only had 4 counterpicks.
It says
That doesn't sound right.
he's only had 4 of his games counterpicked. It probably is by the end of the year.
That sounds like if the game drops from your list, they no longer count it.
That is probably correct. But I've had 8, and then you've had 5.
I don't love too many of my choices here, gentlemen. But I'm gonna follow the plan. I'm gonna follow the plan after I scope out any of these guys in here that maybe grab my interest, and they don't. They don't grab my interest. I'm gonna go with
not Persona 4 Revival.
Oh, that's not coming next year.
Direct. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Directive 80/20.
It's that Until Dawn looking.
It's a dark picture game. Dark picture runs the gambit of quality.
Very much so.
But I believe that this one is going to be one of them ones for
what's her name who plays Binary in the MCU?
Who's Binary?
The Captain Marvel's friend, and then the other universe she's Binary.
Oh, the black girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, Directive 80/20. I'm fairly certain it's going to come out this year. It had a date. It got delayed to this year. There's no hard date now. They did face layoffs, which does suck. But I believe them that they'll come this year. I would be shocked if they hadn't. We've kind of been overexposed to this game a little bit, in my opinion. And what I've seen, I've liked. There's been several showings where I'm like, oh, I want to play that. Like, that looks like it's going to be a good time. They just have to land the plane.
The Ace Combat.
The Ace Combat plane. Right. God, Ace Combat was such a good pull.
We'll see if it pays
for
off.
round 8.
Connor, we have round number 8 for you, sir. Or for number 9. Your final pick of today's draft.
Yeah.
Aside from counter picks.
Man, you know what? Phil, I'm taking it. Gears of War E-Day.
Wow.
You know, it was on my list.
Wow.
It wasn't high.
Yep.
But it's on my list.
Bold.
Yep. Bold. The reason why is because it's the 20th anniversary coming up, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be released to coincide with that. So, or at least around that time. And I feel that just makes a sense for what they would want to try and do. But even then, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be able to hit, but we'll see.
I mean, and Phil's going to scoff at this. I think Fable is more guaranteed points for the year. Like,
really?
Not in the sense of, like, it'll get more points, but in the sense that it's less likely to slip. Well, I mean, Fable's coming this year.
Yeah, I just don't, like, quality-wise, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the big question mark is it good and how good is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the other Halo, or there's the other. All right, well, let me spoil it. There's the other Xbox question mark, is what I was trying to say.
Halo Combat Evolved remake, or Campaign Evolved, which is on my list.
It's on mine too.
Something
doesn't feel right though.
I still know how I feel about it.
Something doesn't feel right, and I think the game looks good.
Yeah. The other question that I have is for my last pick, since Connor felt like he was pulling one over on me. Do I want to pull one over on Connor?
Oh, don't do it.
Do I want to pull one over on Connor?
Don't you fucking dare.
I have no idea what's
because I'm thinking about it.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
And I counterpicked this last year.
No. It's Tavin. Tell him no.
I can't remember.
Say no, Phil.
I can't remember.
Say no, Phil.
This isn't me locking in. I'm thinking about drafting Crimson Desert.
Phil.
Oh, it was on my list too. I'm
thinking about it.
I'll be honest. That game's a risk.
It is.
I think I'm going to do it.
That is a game. That is a game that is either going to be like
God tier, like near
God
that level?
tier, or
March
it's like,
19th.
it's
It's got a
fun, but
date.
it doesn't perform well. And
March
you know.
19th. It's got a date.
It's got a
It
date.
does.
I believe it's coming. That's a 50-50 shot on whether it's quality.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Crimson Desert.
He's doing it.
Yeah,
He's doing
yeah.
it.
Hey, fair enough. Fair
It's
enough.
on my short list. There's not many more games I have on my list before I hit
All
Crimson
right.
Desert myself.
And now we're at the counter picks. I gotta reset my mic.
Yeah. Counter picks. Wow. It's always hard. This might be the hardest it's ever been. And I get last? Fuck me in the ass.
Oh, you get first, Phil. It's time to draft counter picks. Tavin, Phil, I don't know. There's actually options here. But they're
It's
risks.
tough.
They're all risks.
They're all risks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this
there's
is
no
tough.
real bad answers. Well, there's bad answers,
really
but
don't
there's
know.
no... You know.
I'm looking at it. So I'll do a rundown of what's been drafted so far by team here. Tahina Productions, that's me. Slay the Spire 2, Neo 3, Mina the Hollower, Planet of Lana 2,
Children of the Leaf.
Children of the Leaf, Resident Evil Requiem, Tides of Annihilation, Pragmata, Reanimal, and Directive 8020. If I were on either of your sides, I do look at my list, and there's a couple of options there.
Yours is the most...
There's
Chancy.
a couple of question marks. There's
Yeah.
a couple of question marks, you know. Cunnilingus Connor, of course, that's Connor's team. Grand Theft Auto 6, Saros, Forza Horizon 6, The Dusk Bloods, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Mixtape,
Onimusha?
Way of the Sword, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thieves?
Thieve.
Oh, Thieves.
Yeah, I thought it
think
was
it's
Thieves
Thieves.
at first. I was like,
Okay.
It's just
wrong?
Thieves.
And then
yeah.
Gears of War E-Day.
The only one is E-Day. Other than that, I think I have the least safe thing to counterpick. And
I don't agree.
You know?
I don't agree.
What then?
Well, like, I just think there's other options here.
Mm-hmm.
I do think there's other options here. And then
run down my list real quick.
Sandfill Interactive. We've got Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave. We've got Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Marvel's Wolverine. We've got Control Resonant. Yakuza Kiwami 3.
And Dark Ties.
And Dark Tides. Hollow Knight Silksong Sea of Sorrow. Vampire Crawlers.
Yep.
And Phantom Blade Zero and Crimson Desert. I'll be honest, gentlemen, now that I'm looking at it, in the moment I was scared to counterpick. But now that I'm looking at it, there's options.
There is, yeah.
And I think there's reasonable options across the board here.
For my counterpick, I've decided
Mm-hmm.
I'm counterpicking Directive 8020.
Smart move. I'm not mad at it.
It's probably
And-
probably
And
the
if
best
it
one.
bites you in the ass, I don't think it'll bite you that hard.
I don't think so.
You know?
I think maybe I'll lose 8 points on that.
I'm hoping for an 84
Mm.
on it, is what I'm hoping for.
I think I'll probably lose 8, if any.
We'll find out. Directive 8020, please don't let me down. Connor, we're jumping to you. Jumping to you.
I want to do Crimson Desert. The problem is I know people have, first of all, of course, I voted for it before last year.
Sure.
But also I've seen some people get hands-on and say this game is nutty. Like it's doing some cool things.
It's doing a lot of cool things.
And they
a
are.
lot of things.
That's the problem, is it's doing too many cool things.
Yeah.
To where you start looking at it and you go,
Sort of question it.
all right, well, the quality of the game, like, what is it, you know?
How spread thin can we be?
And it doesn't look like it's running the best.
Yeah.
You know? That's the other question mark.
So I'm tied between that and your list, Tavin,
Yep.
which is Tides of Annihilation. Now,
I'm
I'm not-
a good pick.
I think it's going to be good, which is why
Interesting.
my issue is I don't think any of these games are going to be bad, but Tides of Annihilation, even with how much it looks good to me, I see also it being the most like, it's a fine game, 70s, whatever.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But also I'm kind of looking at Neo 3 just because it's
I'm hoping for like an
never mind.
86 on Tides, but it could be a 72.
Yeah.
Very well.
And I think that was a good pick for Directive 8020 because that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
You know what? Crimson Desert's just been in the oven so long. I feel like what?
Is it burnt?
Is it burnt? That's true, but I feel like also because it's
Or do they put too much in their pan? It's
Mm.
soft in the middle.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's leaking out out the sides. Rose.
Too many conflicting flavors.
I'm gonna do Tides of Annihilation.
Damn.
Oh, hang on. He's still hemming and hawing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh. But Reanimal, they might also have a chance
They
to
might
fail.
drop that ball. They might
might.
drop that ball. I think you're letting Little Nightmares 3, which I'll remind you was a different
I know it's
team.
not. I know.
Different
That's
team,
why
yeah.
I know.
Team.
I'm gonna
Different studio
yeah.
entirely.
Nah, fucking Crimson Desert. Why must you have gotten picked? I should have picked it. Just so I would.
I'm honestly shocked you did not pick Crimson Desert. Like
The way we just talked it out, I'm like, that's a pretty good choice.
no. I mean like for his
in
his
drafting.
draft.
I think that game just feels way too risky for me.
And risk can pay off.
We're just getting down on the wire, and I don't like the other stuff I had on my list. So,
You know, I vote. Tides of Annihilation looks cool.
I had Halo before I had Crimson Desert,
same.
I'll do Tides of
I
Annihilation.
had Halo and Persona.
and
before.
I've got one game that's guaranteed this year,
Tides of Annihilation.
Yep.
or that has a date.
You picked Tides of
You
Annihilation.
pick Tides.
Yep.
All right.
I know what you're doing, Tavin.
I'm a little split. There's a couple of options. Crimson Desert, we've just
It'll-
talked about. Great.
If you go up to pick your counter pick, it'll have like a list of all the games.
Oh,
you
that's
can
great.
counter
Let's do that. Let's do that. We don't have a date for Ace Combat, right?
No.
Mm.
Confirmed 2026, but you know how games work.
true.
You know how games work.
I
I
think
got
I
announced. I got announced at Game Awards, right?
Game Awards. Yep. I think out of all of us, I might have the least actual set dates.
I'm looking at a bunch of things. I don't think Yakuza Kiwami 3 may not necessarily hit the crazy scores like that. So that might be points wise might be a little safe.
Yeah.
You know, it might be a little safe. But I do think we are hitting hard 80s with that. What did Pirate Yakuza get?
81.
I think that's our floor.
I think he's going to get
Can
higher.
you go lower than that?
If it was just no, I don't think you can, especially because of how hot Yakuza is right now. People love that. And
I mean, like in for a different pick is what I'm saying.
I mean, quite possibly. Like, I don't see how Vampire Crawlers has the sauce, like Survivors did. But on paper, I wouldn't see how Vampire Survivors had the sauce, and it fucking did. You know, so but I just don't see how that game is going to impress as a follow-up, which is what people will see it as. Duskbloods, is it coming this year? You learned the hard way, Tavin. Do not doubt From Software. Sorrows, that's going to be great fucking points. Phantom Blade Zero, that's mine, isn't it?
Nope. Mine.
Nope.
Oh, it's yours. You don't know.
September.
Don't know.
September like 16th, right?
I think Onimusha is a game that I look at, and I got a crooked eye at Onimusha. You know, I'm not going through each and every one of these, by the way, but I got a crooked eye at Onimusha. I don't know. Those games, the first game like is not a good game to my understanding. You know, the second one is a little more loved. And it's been years.
Just
we'll
counterpick
see.
fucking GTA or Fire Emblem already, dude.
No, I believe Fire Emblem.
He said that with GTA
God, it's
because
gonna
you
be
wouldn't
so
choose
good.
it, dude.
Fire Emblem, it's gonna be so good.
I have high hopes for that game.
I have very high hopes for that game.
Fuck, man.
Forza. Do Forza.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
do
don't.
Horizon 6, yes.
I don't like being here. There's too many. I don't like how many question marks when we play this game, Phil. I don't like how many question marks there are. You
Yeah.
know.
They're there.
And I just want. I'm a person who wants to believe that every video game is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, video games, all in all, are awesome.
What will it
Tavin
be?
is struggling here.
I'm struggling, guys. It's real tough, and like I just don't have a one. I don't believe Hollow Knight's coming this year.
I should have picked Crimson Desert just so we'd have less options.
What do you mean?
Because I couldn't pick Tides because it's
Yeah.
my game.
Oh.
I'm gonna do Crimson Desert.
It's your only real option, I think.
I'm gonna do
here.
Crimson
Yeah.
Desert. I know.
All right.
I don't like it. Going into it, I was pretty certain I was gonna do Onimusha, but I just know so little about
And-
Onimusha.
Gentlemen, that does wrap up our 2026 fantasy draft. Right now, as far as like projected points go, which are usually bullshit, I'm in the lead yet again.
Almost always bullshit though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, but how did those years end up?
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
You know?
It is what it is.
Tahina Productions, Slay the Spire 2, Nero 3, Mina the Hollower, Planet of Lana 2, Children of the Leaf, Resident Evil Requiem, Tides of Annihilation, Pragmata, Reanimal, and Directive 8020, a Dark Pictures game, and he's counterpicked My Crimson Desert. Cunnilingus Connor, Grand Theft Auto 6, Soros, Forza Horizon 6, The Duskbloods, Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, Mixtape, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief, and Gears of War E-Day, and he's counterpicked Tavin's Tides of Annihilation.
I hope that game does good.
And then for me, Sandfill Interactive.
I hope that game does good.
I hope they all do good.
We've got Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, Marvel's Wolverine, Control Resonant, Yakuza Kiwami 3, and Dark Ties, Hollow Knight Silksong, Sea of Sorrow, Vampire Crawlers, Phantom Blade Zero, and Crimson Desert. And I have counterpicked Directive 8020, a Dark Pictures game from Mr. Tavin Bothel.
Just as a fun thought experiment. How many of these games do we believe that we are going to be assuming every game comes out? How many of these games do you believe that we'll be playing this year? It might be easier to count the number of games that we know we aren't going to play.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact if it comes out, I'm playing Fire Emblem, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls,
For sure.
Wolverine,
Yeah,
Control,
absolutely.
Yakuza.
Yakuza's the first one on your list that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to play.
Yeah, Hollow Knight,
Not going to play that.
Vampire Crawlers I might touch.
I'll toy around with crawlers for sure.
I won't.
Phantom Blade Zero I'll probably end up playing.
I'll probably end up playing.
I'm not sure if I'm playing Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert is 100% on response. What
Yeah.
happens?
Critical response. If people love it, I'm checking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would need to be like in that goatee conversation for
Yeah.
me to be there. But you know, if it's there, it's there.
Everyone and their mom's gonna play Grand Theft Auto 6 if it comes out.
Yep.
I'm playing Soros. I'm
Absolutely playing Sorrows.
I might
probably
skip
not going to
Forza
play.
Horizon.
Probably not going to play Forza Horizon.
No.
I'll almost
Playing
definitely play
Duskbloods.
Duskbloods.
Dustbloods, I will put hands on. I'm playing Batman.
Lego Batman. Yep.
I'm
for
playing
sure.
Mixtape.
Probably
Oh,
not playing Mixtape.
I'm not playing Onimusha.
I am probably also going to skip Onimusha.
I want to play that game. That looks so good to me.
Might fuck around with a little Ace Combat.
That's one
yeah.
that I'll have to wait for a response.
Yeah, I could see that too. I might fuck around with a little Ace Combat. Probably will play Gears of War.
If
I'm
that
hitting
comes out,
Gears
yeah.
of War. I'm hitting Gears of War.
Probably will play Gears of War.
And then Tahina Productions. I'm not playing Slay the Spire.
I'm also not playing Slay the Spire
I'm
2.
probably not going to play Neo 3.
I might dabble.
We'll see.
We'll see. That's a when do you come out?
A lot of Souls games we'll be playing this year.
Yeah,
So-
but I played an hour of Neo 1 and enjoyed what I saw
great.
before I was into Souls games. So
Yeah.
like now that I am, I might
We'll see.
actually really be into it. And I also believe that game's probably. Did we have a date on that one before I put my foot in my mouth?
Yes, February 6th.
Oh, I'm probably not playing Neo 3. I'll just get off of Dark Souls and I'll be busy with. Well, I mean, I think it's actually the biggest game that comes out in February, so maybe I will be playing Neo 3.
Mina, I'm playing.
Mina, I'm playing just
Probably-
off of the strength of Shovel Knight. I
I'm
don't
not playing Planet of Lana.
probably not, but I wouldn't mind.
I'm
it.
playing Resident Evil. Requiem.
Resident Evil's my
Yep.
biggest game in February. Duh.
Um,
When in conjunction?
Not till late.
Opposite sides of the month, baby. I might be playing Neo 3.
Yeah.
I'm probably not playing. That's one I'll have to wait for a response for Tides of
Tides of Annihilation is a wait for response game. Pragmata, I'm probably playing.
I'll probably end up playing Pragmata.
I'll probably play Pragmata.
Reanimal.
Reanimal.
I'll co-op with somebody.
February now.
Mid-February, yeah.
Now, Neo, you got some competition.
And then I am not playing Directive 8020.
I'm probably playing Directive 8020.
You like those games.
I do like those games.
Mhm. They're good.
They're a cool like weekend thing.
Yeah.
So like spend the weekend, play the story, have a good time. So I'm probably playing Directive.
There she
So
wrote.
of my list, the only question mark I have, I have a question mark on Neo, but that's just because of timing. Only question mark I have is Tides. Oh, and I'm not playing Slay the Spire.
All right.
No offense to Slay the Spire. I'm
Solid-
Sure it's fantastic.
Solid draft this year, gentlemen. I think we all performed pretty strongly. We know that from how hard it was, not for me to counterpick, but for our other two gentlemen to counterpick. We played a hell of a game.
Hell of a game.
We'll see how it goes for the rest of the year.
I'll say this is the first time that like we've gotten through the draft, and I'm like, oh shit, Connor's not playing around this time. Fuck, man. He didn't
Walk in.
He didn't fuck it up. Wait a minute.
Hey, but there's still 9 of those slots on this game for him to.
There's still 9
for him to
slots
fuck
on
it
the
up.
game.
You'll see.
You know, and his problem is remembering that the draft exists.
Yes.
I love you, buddy.
Well,
I have a hard time.
without any,
Why? Oh,
without any more rigmarole to go through, boys, I'm really excited for this year. I think it's going to be a solid game for video games in general.
I'm playing
solid
more
year
games
for
this
video
year.
games.
I was mad at myself for not playing enough games in 2025.
Yeah, I didn't even
I'm-
break 20 new games this year.
I definitely didn't. I'd have to go look at it to see, but I think I've played I might have played more than you. I don't know.
yeah,
Probably, yeah.
It's hard to tell.
I think I hit like 19, and usually I'm in the high 20s.
But I didn't finish it. I definitely didn't finish it. Like most of my games, I didn't finish. And
probably finished-
that's pretty rare for me.
I probably only finished 13 of my 19.
I wonder what my ratio is of games finished and not finished.
Mine's not good.
I'm gonna assume my
that.
ratio is probably more than 50%.
Well, boys, thank you so much for joining me for this fantasy draft. Let us know in the comments if you're playing Fantasy Critic with your friends. Let us know what you think of our lists so far. I think it really just comes down to being on top of week to week bids. Don't get overzealous. Pay attention to the game. And there we go. I'm just the winner.
You know, you're just doing your thing. You're just doing
I'm
your
just
thing.
doing my thing. I care. Thank you guys so much for watching. Boys, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.